Toronto Maple Leafs breaking news. For this nobody expected, our journalists got this valuable information. The speculation is strong and the president of the club wants to invest in this new player. But before talking about the news, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel to be able to pass the number of subscribers of Montreal Canadiens. Together with you we will overcome them soon and thus be the biggest news channel. The Toronto Maple Leafs have experienced a dreadful summer, and it's well overdue to provide their supporters with some positive updates. The Toronto Maple Leafs were inevitably going to encounter difficulties this summer due to the abundance of impending unrestricted free agents. Finding a favorable approach to part ways with Shen, Hall, O'Reilly, Acciari, and Kerfoot without compromising the team's performance was a significant challenge. However, the idea of signing all these players was never a viable choice. Hence, this period was always going to present formidable obstacles. Nonetheless, Brendan Shanahan wasn't coerced into making the most ill-advised choice of his life, and panic-driven replacement Brad Treliving wasn't compelled to spend excessively in free agency. Yet, at the very least, they should secure Austin Matthews and William Nylander with contracts, providing us with something to celebrate. Extending the stars of the Toronto Maple Leafs is long overdue. It's genuinely perplexing that this process has taken so much time. Currently earning $11.6 million, Matthews is poised to earn $13.5 million over a 5-year contract. It's a widely acknowledged expectation that must materialize. Certainly, we prefer an 8-year deal, but options are limited. Regarding Nylander, trading him isn't an option, and allowing him to depart without compensation isn't feasible either, necessitating a contract extension. Pause on this news for an important announcement, just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest news to you, then it is very important that you already leave the like on this video. Thanks. Let's get on with the news. If he's seeking $10 million annually, granting him that sum is appropriate. I fail to comprehend the collective dissatisfaction over this figure. It's reasonable, and his performance merits it. The truth is, he's a 28-year-old forward who consistently scores 40 goals, and he might even improve further. He stands as one of the franchise's premier players and has been underpaid for several seasons. Having previously accepted a lesser salary while his contemporaries received more than their due, he shouldn't yield now. The Maple Leafs are in his debt, and his value aligns with the remuneration. This process shouldn't be protracted. If the Toronto Maple Leafs exercise prudence, and the decision to award John Klingberg a more lucrative contract than Matt Dumba certainly raises questions, they would finalize contracts for both athletes this week. This would culminate in a joint extension announcement during an enjoyable press conference, ultimately dispelling the bitter aftertaste of this unfavorable summer for their devoted fans. What's up, fans? How are you interpreting this news? Do you feel in agreement or do you have a dissenting perspective? Leave your analysis in the comments area. This feedback is of great importance for our beloved team to understand your opinion. Stay tuned, as I will be back with more information at any moment.